legislation, and it's absolutely deplorable that the Irish government's views and the views of all political parties on this island have been ignored by the British government. And indeed, recent British governments have not had the joint working and the close cooperation and long-standing cooperation that existed in the past between Irish and British governments, and that was critical to the progress that was made in the late 1990s and the early 2000s as well. I have to say again that this flawed legislation will deny justice to families bereaved during the Troubles in Northern Ireland. These families, as I have often put on the record of this House, have campaigned over the years with great grace and dignity for the truth to be established. They continue to endure the pain of loss and to express their desire for accountability and justice and truth. It is essential that avenues remain open for this. Unfortunately, the British government has unilaterally closed down those avenues, despite the united opposition of all political parties on this island. I believe, Taoiseach, that we need to continue to forcefully record our opposition to this atrocity amnesty. No one, whether in the IRA, the INLA, the UVF, the UFF, the RUC or the British Army should escape justice from committing heinous crimes. And I believe it is very important that Dáil Éireann and the government continues to send that message out clearly to the British government. Thank you,
Deputy Smith and others raised the Northern Ireland Troubles Legacy Act. Once again, I want to state that the government believes that this is the wrong approach to legacy and reconciliation. It's not supported by any of the major parties in Northern Ireland, which is significant. We have received the legal advice from the Attorney General, and this is an essential contribution to our consideration on whether or not to take a case or to support a case taken by a third party. We're studying the advice and considering the next steps, looking at the implications of such a decision. This includes the potential impact on the bilateral relationship, broader political and civic concerns in Northern Ireland on legacy issues, and among victims groups and families across Ireland. I want to stress that the initiation of an interstate case would be a very significant step and would have to be taken on solid grounds. It's not one which we would take lightly. Based on the Attorney General's advice, there is a period during which we can take a case and after which it becomes more difficult. So we'll have to make a decision on this in the next few weeks.